Good morning, my dear students. Welcome you all to this session. Today's class, we are going to continue exercise 12.2. You can take page number 240 in your NCERT textbook. In previous class, what we have discussed how to do the subtraction of the expressions. When two expressions are given, how we will subtract it. Yes, and the fourth problem was something different where you should practice with more problems. Only then you will get a clear idea about that problem, right? So subtraction, it is little bit, you should concentrate more on that problem because it is new to you. When it comes to addition of the expression, it can be easily done, but when it comes to the subtraction of the expression, you need more concentration. Okay, now you can take page number 240. Okay, I hope you all have taken page number 240. So what is the fifth problem which is given? What should be taken away from 3x square minus 4y square plus 5xy plus 20 to obtain minus x square minus y square plus 6xy plus 20. So we have to find what should be taken away from. So now the first expression I'll just explain you using the pencil. Okay, 3x square minus 4y square plus 5xy plus 20. So something you should subtract from this number. So what should be subtracted from nale that thing should written at the first. Okay va, from 3x square minus 4y square plus 5xy plus 20 to obtain. So when you subtract that unknown value from this number, you will get minus x square minus y square plus 6xy plus 20. Is it? Yes, because see, when I subtract some value which is unknown here, we don't know what is that number, this shading region, okay va, something you are subtracting from this expression to obtain this expression. So what is this unknown value? We should find it. Okay, so I am going to take that unknown value as capital A. Okay, so I'm just like last problem, children, the same like last problem we are supposed to do that. Okay, let capital A be the required term. Okay, this is what that unknown, capital A is your unknown. So here instead of this question mark I will put A. Okay va, so how that equation can be written as 3x square minus 4y square plus 5xy plus 20 minus capital A is equal to minus x square minus y square plus 6xy plus 20. Because if I subtract this required term from the given expression, which is nothing but 3x square minus 4y square plus 5xy plus 20, I should get that is what equal to, it will give minus x square minus y square plus 6xy plus 20. So by reading the question, you should know to frame like this. Only then it is correct. Okay. Now I told you, this capital A should always be positive, right? It should not be negative. But here this A is negative because minus A it is given, right? So what you will do? You will make that minus A as plus A. How you will make it as? So if you bring this minus A towards next side, it will become plus A, correct? So now I am writing 3x square minus 4y square plus 5xy plus 20 is equal to minus x square minus y square plus 6xy plus 20 plus capital A. I wrote this full term, children. I am just bringing this minus A alone towards next side. Upper this term, it is already there in your right hand side. So I put it in bracket. This minus A go that side, it becomes plus A. Okay. Now I just want only to find this plus A. So this is your extra, correct? I want only A and plus A both are same meaning. I want only A. I don't want this. So this is your extra. So shall I bring that to next side? Yes. Upon 3x square minus 4y square plus 5xy plus 20. If this is your, listen, in front of this bracket, is there any sign? No. So it is plus sign, positive meaning. Appo, if this whole expression go that side, it becomes minus x square minus y square plus 6xy plus 20 is equal to a. Listen, I have separated them in bracket. Why? Because this term is different from this a. So I want to separate both the things. So that's why I have given them in bracket. Okay. So this bracket term is nothing but positive because here no symbol is there. Appo, if it go that side, it becomes minus of this bracket term. Right. Now what we will do? I am just want to remove, I got only a on one side, other terms all came to the other side. So I just want to remove all the brackets. Okay. So first, if there is no sign in between here, if you sign here, I'll put it as plus, right? So plus into plus, plus 3x square, plus into minus, minus 4y square, plus into plus, plus 5xy, plus into plus, plus 20. Now, this minus is common for all these terms. Minus into minus, plus x square, plus minus into minus, plus y square, plus into minus, minus 6xy, plus minus into plus, minus 20 is equal to a. Now, I have removed all the brackets. Now, next what is our step? We should arrange all the like terms together. Yes. This plus 3x square and plus x square are like term. Correct? So, I am writing plus 3x square plus x square I wrote together. Next, minus 4y square plus y square are different terms. Appo, minus 4y square plus y square are different terms. So I wrote it in next term as like next. Okay. Next, plus 5xy minus 5xy together. Plus 5xy minus 6xy I wrote together. Then what it is remaining? Plus 20 minus 20 it is remaining. So, plus 20 minus 20 I wrote is equal to capital A. Because I want to find the A, so I wrote that A separately. Now, what you will do? As usual, bracket plus 3 plus 1 into x square. Because I am taking this common variable outside, plus 3 plus 1 into x square. Then you will put plus, correct? Now, minus 4 plus 1 into y square. Minus 4 plus 1 into y square. Then again to this plus is actually to differentiate this x square term and y square term. Next, plus 5 minus 6 into xy. Plus 5 minus 6 into xy. Constants you don't want to separate it. Correct? So I wrote like that. Plus 3 plus 1 is plus 4x square. Next, plus minus 4 plus 1 is minus 3y square. Then plus plus 5 minus 6 is minus 1xy. Plus 5 minus 6 is minus 1xy. Plus 20 minus 20 is plus 0. Plus 20 minus 20 is plus 0 is equal to capital A. Now, plus 4y x square is nothing but 4x square. Plus into minus, minus 3y square. Plus into minus, minus xy. Plus 0 you don't want to include because 0 and 0 also, if you didn't mention also, both are same meaning, is equal to capital A. Appa what this term is equal to capital A. Appa A term is nothing but 4x square minus 3y square minus xy. Okay. So therefore the required term is equal to 4x square minus 3y square minus xy. So this term is subtracted from this term. We will obtain this answer. Okay, so I found the value of A. You can subtract it and see. This term minus the given answer, if you subtract, you will get this. So our answer is correct. Understood? So it is very easy, like last fourth problem, second subdivision. This is also the same thing. So you can work it out more problems so you'll understand more clearly. Next is your sixth problem. Find the sum of 3x minus 4 minus y plus 11 and minus y minus 11, comma, subtract 3x minus y minus 11. So what we should do now? First you should find the first I'll name this expression. First you should this is your first expression, this is your second expression, this is your third expression. First what you should do means you should add first expression and the second expression. So you will get one answer, right? This is your answer. When you add first expression and second expression, you will get one answer. With that answer, I should subtract third expression. So I'll get the final answer. Okay. So listen, I'm adding first expression and second expression. So I'll getting one answer. With that answer, I am subtracting the third expression. So I'll get the final answer. So that is what given in this question. Find the sum of 3x minus y plus 11 and minus y minus 11. Subtract 3x minus y minus 11. Did you understand now? Now we are going to find the sum of 3x minus y plus 11 and minus y minus 11. So when sum means what? Addition. So I am adding these two expressions, 3x minus y plus 11 plus minus y minus 11. So now both are in brackets. So what you will do now? You should remove the brackets. So this is your plus. No sign is there. That's why I am putting plus, children. Plus into plus, plus 3x. Plus into minus, minus y. Plus into plus, plus 11. Plus into minus, minus y. Plus into minus, minus 11. Now all our brackets are removed. So now what you should do? You should combine the like terms. Yes. Whether 3x have any like term plus 3x? No. So I'll just write plus 3x. Next, minus y are like terms. So minus y together I wrote. Next, plus 11 minus 11 are like terms. So I'm writing that together. Plus 11 minus 11. Now plus 3x is nothing but 3x, correct? Now plus minus 1 into y, because I am just separating the x term and the y term. So plus I will put and write minus 1 into y. Then plus 11 minus 11, because constant term you will write directly. 3x plus minus 1 minus 2y plus 11 minus 11 plus 0. Now 3x plus into minus 2y. Plus 0, no problem. You don't want to include it. So I just got the answer of sum of these two values. Okay. Next, we are supposed to, after finding the sum, I got the sum answer. This one I got. Now I have to subtract that answer by this third expression to get the final answer. Now, subtract. Now we have to 3x minus 2y subtract 3x minus y minus 11. Okay, this minus this I have to do it, right? So 3x minus 2y, this is my expression, minus 3x minus y minus 11. This answer minus the third expression. Now I should remove all the brackets, right? This is your plus sign. So plus into plus, plus 3x. Plus into minus, minus 2y. Minus into plus, minus 3x. Minus into minus, plus y. Minus into minus, plus 11. Now I have removed all the brackets. Now what we have to do? We should combine all the x terms, which means like terms. Yes. Plus 3x minus 3x. Next, minus 2y plus y are like terms. Minus 2y plus y are like terms. Next, plus 11 is extra, so I wrote the plus 11. Now what you will do? Open bracket, plus 3 minus 3 into x plus minus 2 plus 1 into y, then plus 11. Plus 3 minus 3 into x plus minus 2 plus 1 into y plus 11. Plus 3 minus 3 is 0x plus minus 2 plus 1 is minus 1y plus 11. 0x is nothing but 0. So you don't want to write it. Plus into minus, minus y plus 11. Plus into minus, minus y plus 11. So this is what your final answer. Minus 5 plus 11 is your final answer, which you got after subtracting the answer by minus this third expression. So you're getting the final answer. Understood? Next is your B problem. In the sixth itself, we have B problem. From the sum of 4 plus 3x and 5 minus 4x plus 2x square, subtract the sum of 3x square minus 5x and minus x square plus 2x plus 5. So first they are saying from the sum we should add these two values and these two values. Okay, we should add it separately. Then we should subtract from this answer to this answer. Okay, first wait, I'll name the expression so it will be more clear for you. This is your first expression, this is your second expression, this is your third expression, this is your fourth expression. Okay, I have named every expressions. Now what we have to do now? We should add every expression. First expression plus second expression I am adding. I'll get answer number 1. Okay. First expression and second expression I should add it. These two expression I should add it and I'll get one answer which is answer number 1. Next, third expression and fourth expression I should add it. Which means I should add this expression and this expression I should add it. And I'll get answer number 2. Okay. Now I got 2 answers. Now what we have to do now? From this answer 1 I should subtract the answer 2. And I will get the final answer. So what we should do, children? From this answer 1, I should subtract this answer 2. So I'll get the final answer. So what is the trick in this is? First you should add first 2 expression to find one answer. Third and fourth expression I should add it. I should get another one answer. Then I should subtract this answer 1 minus answer 2. So I'll get the final answer, which is the final thing which you should find it. Okay, now can we find the sum of values? Okay, sum of 4 plus 3x and 5 minus 4x plus 2x square, which means I am going to add the first 2 expressions. Okay, keep it in your mind, adding the first 2 expression. Now 4 plus 3x plus 5 minus 4x plus 2x square. 4 plus 2x plus 5 minus 4x plus 2x square. Now this here no sign is given, so I'll put it as plus. Here no sign is there, so I'll write it as plus, children. Plus into plus 4, plus into plus 4. Now plus into plus 3x. Next, so this got over. Next, plus into 5 plus 5, plus into minus 4x, plus into plus 2x square. Okay, now what we have to do? We should combine the like terms. Okay, so this plus 3x and minus 3x are like terms. So plus 3x minus 4x I wrote together. Next, constants I am writing together. Plus 4 plus 5. Listen, this constants plus 4 and plus 5 are constants, so I am writing together. Then plus 2x square is a single term, so I wrote it as single term. Now what we will do? You should take the common variable outside. Plus 3 minus 4 into x plus 4 plus 5, because it's a constant term, so I wrote as such. Plus 2x square. This 2x square is also a single term, so I wrote as such. Plus 3 plus minus 4 is what? Minus 1x. Plus 4 plus 5 is plus 9 plus 2x square. Plus 1 into x is minus 1 into x is what? Minus x plus 9 plus 2x square. Okay. Now I got this answer number 1. Next, what you should find? Sum of 3x square minus 5x and minus x square plus 2x plus 5. Now we should find the answer number 2. Okay, that is what our next thing we should do it. So just finding the answer. 3x square minus 5x plus minus x square plus 2x plus 5. Okay, now this is your plus thing. Plus into plus 3x square plus into minus minus 5x, plus into minus minus x square, plus into plus 2x, plus into plus 5. Okay, I just removed all the brackets now. Next what we should do, you should join the like terms. Plus 3x square minus 3x square are like terms. Please plus 3x square minus 3x square. Next minus 5x plus 2x. So minus 5x plus 2x. Next plus 5 is the constant term which is single term. So I wrote it as at last. Now what you will do? Plus 3 minus 1 into x square. Plus 3 minus 1 into x square. Plus minus 5 plus 2 into x. Plus minus 5 plus 2 into x plus 5. Now plus 3 minus 1 is plus 2x square, plus minus 5 plus 2 is minus 3x plus 5. Okay, plus 1 plus 3 minus 1 is plus 2. Okay, then here minus 3x. So plus 2x square is nothing but 2x square, plus into minus minus 3x, then plus 5. So this is what your answer number 2. Now what we should do? Subtract 2x square minus 3x plus 5 from minus x plus 9 plus 2x square. Correct? I have to subtract this answer number 2 from answer number 1. So now I am writing minus x plus 9 plus 2x square, which is answer number 1, minus answer number 2. Yes, now we have to do like this. I am subtracting this answer 1 minus answer 2. Now again we should remove the bracket. Here plus sign is there. So plus into minus minus x, plus into plus 9, plus into plus 2x square. Then minus into plus minus 2x square, minus into minus plus 3x, minus into plus minus 5. Okay, now combine all the like terms. 2x square minus 2x square. So plus 2x square minus 2x square. Next minus x plus 3x, minus x plus 3x, then this plus 9 minus 5, which is a constant term, plus 9 minus 5. Next I am just writing this plus 2 minus 2 into x square. Yes, plus 2 into minus 2 into x square, then plus minus 1 plus 3 into x, because minus 1 plus 3 into x, plus 9 minus 5. Yes, now plus 2 minus 2 0 x square, plus minus 1 plus 2 is plus 2x, plus 9 minus 5 is plus 4. So what is the final answer? Plus into plus, plus upper 2x plus 4. Answer is what? 2x plus 4, because this is a 0 term. So the 0 will come, that we don't want. Plus into plus, plus adukku plus I don't want to mention it. So 2x plus 4 is the final answer. Understood? Today's class we have discussed exercise 12.2 fifth and your sixth problem. This is actually somewhat different problem where you should understand the question first and you should frame the equation and we have to solve accordingly. Okay, I hope you all understood, children. Thank you.